everybody. Day 172 here on the AT, and we are at the local store. It's about 6 a.m. and we're looking to get our breakfast. And I got a request from New Zealand from our friends who are watching the videos, and they wanted an interview with JJ. So JJ, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
San Antonio, and tell folks about your history. You were in Germany for the last few years.
Yeah, I was 9 years in the Army, just came 4 years in Stuttgart, Germany. Decided to not renew my contract, and I needed motivation for the last 2 years, so thought of the Appalachian Trail. No responsibilities, just one foot in front of the other. Let my hair grow out, my beard. Fabio, as Roland says, is awesome.
Yeah. What was the training regime you used? Do you have a famous saying for that?
Training regime?
Yeah, you were couch.
Oh, couch to Katahdin.
Couch to
yes.
Katahdin is how JJ prepped for the trail.
Yeah, I was supposed to do 2020 Sobo with my brother, but he took up a year for that. But unfortunately, COVID happened, and I hit the couch instead of the hiking. I'm in San Antonio, and there are no mountains nearby, and it's 100+ degrees outside.
JJ also has a theory on the trail about hope. Can you tell us your?
That's a leadership mantra.
That's
False hope is better than no hope.
That must come from the military.
That's leadership right there.
Yeah, and maybe the last thing about JJ. JJ's a hammocker, and I'm a tenter, and we don't have necessarily debates all the time, but we do talk about the differences. There's certainly advantages to either or, but JJ is defender of the hammock, so to speak.
I'm always comfortable sleeping, no matter what.
Truth is, I asked him the other day, I said, what's the first thing you're going to do when you get home? And he says, I'm going to sleep for 13 hours. And he says, I'm going to go into my computer room, turn on the laptop, play some music, and get in the hammock that he has in that room to sleep. Not a bed, a hammock. So
I've got another bedroom, but the hammock is just so comfortable.
yeah. Anyways, I've had a couple requests over the last few weeks to do an interview with JJ, and he is not necessarily camera shy. He always makes funny faces when we're doing stuff, but he's just somebody that I've really enjoyed this experience with, and he's been a good friend. So, all right, we got to get rolling. Morning, everybody. Day 172 here on the AT. We are still at the Pine Ellis Hostel, and we are slack packing again today to Route 17, and then tomorrow into Rangeley where we'll meet Gail. So looking forward to it. All right, got to get my pack packed up. Don't have a lot to put in it, but got to get it done. Got to get rolling. Okay, here we are, day 172. We just got dropped off by the shuttle driver, David, who's actually from Peru. Real cool guy. Told us today's hike is a tough one. 4,600 feet of up and 3,600 feet of down, and he said it will be a 9-hour hiking day even with slack pack. So looking forward to finishing today, but we're going to go up over Big Blue, and he promised us that we'll get some good views up there and maybe even see a moose, so who knows. All right, got to get rolling. Okay, I'd say halfway up the hill here, and looking back toward Andover, and really can't see the town because it's on the other side of the mountain. That's on the right, but a beautiful lake over there, and you can see a windmill farm over on the hill, and that's the road down there that we drove in on. And to be honest with you, it took 15 minutes to get up here, so I'm pretty happy with that. Mudfoot, I, and Joe. We landed accidentally at Pine Ellis Hostel. Not the fanciest hostel that we've stayed at, but in some ways one of the most comfortable. We have our own little part of the bunkhouse in the back. There's not room enough for any one of us to change our clothes or anything in that particular room, so you have to go outside to do that. But what did happen was, between the trail magic from Big Old Bear, who unexpectedly offered to slack pack us 2 days ago, to yesterday's slack pack, to today's slack pack, and then maybe biggest of all will be tomorrow's, because we're going to get hit with the remnants of Henry tomorrow. But we've got to keep moving in order to make Mudfoot's deadline to get back to Switzerland by the 20th. I guess the good news tomorrow, other than the slack pack, is Gail will be here. And, well, the very next day, we won't be able to take advantage of her being here because there's just nowhere for us to meet her. Moving forward, there will be. So, and just to have her here is important for me especially. But just can't wait for that. Trail is going to be tough today. Our driver David said expect a 9-hour hike for 13 miles, which is quite honestly a long time to hike for that distance. But we trust him. He's been honest with us. He said tomorrow's hike will be a little longer, but a lot easier. So I'm trusting him, and just gonna go and do what we do. So, all right, I gotta get rolling. Okay, we're back to doing re-rod and handlebars. Okay, sorry about the wind, but I think we finally come close to the top here of the mountain. It just is beautiful. Can you see, Tom? Is there any view? No, Tom says there's a better view, so I'm gonna crawl over here and see. Oh yeah. Woo-wee. Look at the mountains and the lakes. Oh boy. Yeah, this is pretty. This is pretty. Sorry for moving so fast, everybody. I'll slow down. And believe it or not, it's actually chilly, so I gotta get rolling. Okay. Took the first snack break of the morning. Well, out of a 13-mile hike, I've got 8.5 left now to ME17, where we're going to get picked up. But we're headed over Bemis Mountain. Little Bemis and Big Bemis, or I guess Bemis and Little Bemis. So that's our next challenges as we go forward. Trail this morning was a steep out, I think 2,700 feet up, and right now we're going up, but it's incremental, so somewhat easier, at least at this moment. We'll see how it gets in the next few. But thought I'd show you guys the forest. Absolutely beautiful, kind of untouched in general, other than this trail. Nothing's been logged or taken away, so anyways, gotta get rolling. Yeah, hey, here we are. I don't know if this is Bemis or not. This is our friend Gang Sign. How you doing, Gang Sign? We've been chasing her up and down the trail over the last few weeks. And
many people chase me.
yeah, and she's got a great personality. We all love being around her. She's funny, so and great personality. So good to see you today. Yeah. All right. And everybody knows Mudfoot. Everybody loves Mudfoot. So Mudfoot's lovable. Yes, he is. So waiting on JJ, and then we're gonna keep rolling. Afternoon, or actually still morning. We're headed up Bemis Mountain and down to Little Bemis, and knock on wood, we're making great time. It's really cool weather, and it's just not bad conditions. Again, tomorrow, the remnants of Hurricane Henry are going to come through, and it's going to dump some rain on us. We still got to hike. Not going to be fun because you can see how muddy it is now. It'll just liquefy all that, make it slippery. But this is what the trail looks like today. Haven't been a ton of like peak views, but it is still gorgeous. All right, gotta put this away. This is pretty steep. Gotta get rolling. just climbed this little ridge, and there is a bit of a view, as you can see, through the trees here to the other mountains that we've climbed today. I wanted to mention something. Got lots of great people who are following this, and they're always so kind and generous. And I got a question today, and I'm inviting other people to let me know if they have questions. But if there's anybody you want me to talk to or interview or whatever, please ask somebody from her. She and her husband live in New Zealand, and they're following the hike, and they like the hiker interviews, and I've heard that from many people, but they wanted to hear from JJ, so I did an interview with JJ today. One of the reasons the actual interview portions have dwindled is that, as is the norm on the Appalachian Trail, we're finishing the trail, hopefully finishing, with about 20% of the total people that started. So there's just not as many people on the trail right now as there were, and I don't know how to describe it. We're all moving forward at the same time, so we're not clustered up like we were. There were a couple bubbles that occurred, and bubbles are just groups of people that tend to gather together. Gorham tended to be one of those places, so I'll try to continue to talk to other hikers as much as I can. But if you have questions, we're running out of time here for the hike, and I want to try to answer as many as I can. I still do intend to talk to JJ about his hammock system. I know some people have asked about that, and you know, just the positives and negatives between tenting and hammocking. But other than that, let me know if there's something you want to know, and I'll do my best to do it in the videos. All right, gotta get rolling. Okay, so we came off that little hill right there. It's called Bemis, and we're going toward Little Bemis. And it's been a really reasonable, decent hike today, and just so nice to slack pack. Tomorrow, again, gonna have to worry about that rain and that stuff, but that's tomorrow, so I worry about one day at a time. Oh, look at this beautiful view we're coming out to. Wait till you guys see this. It is gorgeous. Beautiful big lakes. Oh, gorgeous. Man, that's the Maine I've heard about that I haven't had a chance to see yet. Look at those lakes. Oh man, big old lake comes around. You can see that they're almost like sandy beaches. Pretty cool. All right, well, this gets muddy and steep here, so I got to put this away, but man, how beautiful is this? All right, got to get rolling. Coming down off Bemis to Little Bemis, which is over here, but look at these beautiful lakes, folks. I mean, does it get any prettier than that? That's some of Maine's best right there. Just mountains and lakes and forests as far as the eye can see. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I will come back to Maine, just like I'm going to come back to a lot of places, but when I do, I'm going to spend a week or two just going around and seeing stuff, because this is just beautiful. All right, got to get rolling. Just a quick view of, as we come off Bemis down to Little Bemis Mountain here. You can see the highway over there. We will have to climb back up to that to get picked up. And it may look level with us now, but we'll have to climb up over 700 feet just to get back to the road. But we can do it. It's 5.5 miles away from here. All right, got to get rolling. We are a mile from getting picked up over on the main road, but stopped here, and we've got a little Trail Magic. And it's a beautiful burger and pops and pasta salads, and the only price is a signature and a book, so that's pretty good stuff. So, all right, got to get rolling. Okay, just coming from that Trail Magic, which was super nice, and felt super bad about having to go and eat a hamburger and then run on them. They're so wonderful people, but we had shuttle driver waiting on us, so I don't think business-wise it's very fair to him or the hostel to have to wait. And quite honestly, I want to get back, get my stuff organized, and be able to relax. So, got about 1 mile and 700 feet up, and we'll beat the driver. All right, end of day 172 on the trail, and we are down to about 17 days left, based on our experience of having to hike, or I shouldn't say it that way, of hiking. And then we'll summit. So pretty excited about that. Feeling strong. The ability to slack pack the last few days has really had some recuperative aspects on my body, even though we're still hiking. Not carrying that extra 30-pound pack every day has given my knees a bit of a rest and my back, and psychologically I feel good when I'm hiking, so that makes a big deal. I'm going to cross a couple of these dry creek beds, river beds, whatever they are, and it's only when the real heavy rains come, which is going to be tomorrow, those become full of water, I guess. But all right, got to keep rolling. Oh, I just came down from down in that dirt road down there. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see, right there. And it was a 700-foot climb to here. But right now, our shuttle is not here, so I'm gonna walk up. Look at this beautiful lake though, folks. I mean, come on. I climbed over that whole range today. Over there. 13 miles, came down off that. If you can see the stone, that was a steep descent. And then there's some wonderful people down there with Trail Magic. So, but this is the treat right here. All right, I'm gonna walk up and wait for our shuttle driver, David, who promised to bring us 3 cold Dr. Peppers. So we'll see. Anyways, hiking north tomorrow. We've got, like I said, the remnants of Henry coming in, so that'll make it an interesting day. But we've done lots of interesting stuff. We can do that as well. And all stories told, it's supposed to be a easier hike normally tomorrow, so we'll see. And looks like a bunch of people have chosen to put bumper stickers along this part of the road. A-Ball Bridge Campground. When we reach there, we're 15 miles from the peak of Katahdin, but 10 miles from the actual campground. Pretty cool. All right, I'm hiking up to the parking lot where I'm going to assume David will be meeting us. All right, gotta get rolling.